Most athletes that I work with find it very challenging to move through the full range of motion. And it's something that we've incorporated into our life as we get older, that we fear to take a step back. And in reality, sometimes when we move our body back, that is what we need to propel forward. And in life, it's the same thing. Sometimes we need to take a step back to really propel ourselves forward, like a bow and arrow. The bow and arrow, you need to pull that bow back so that arrow can hit its target swiftly and sharply. It's the same thing with the body. I'm Armando Hart, and I train people of all walks of life to create balance and new possibilities through physical fitness. I started my career with the goal of one day becoming the fastest man in the world. After a career-ending injury, I now train professional athletes and everyday people to adapt and overcome their personal challenges and ultimately excel to greatness beyond their expectation.
It's been fun working with Armando. I want to say it's been very therapeutic in a way. Not only the training, because we are training our bodies, we're getting in better shape. We talk about nutrition, but it's his personality, his persona. He exudes something that's very special and that's hard to find in a lot of people. Every time I'm around him, I feel at peace, even though he makes me work my tail off, and there's days that I just want to keel over and find an empty bucket. I know he has the best intentions and sees maybe something in me I don't see in myself and is pushing me there. But he's just very calm and just has this aura about him that anything you ask of him, he's gonna do. And he wants what's best for his athletes.
When I sign a contract to play baseball, somebody says to me, why do you do those certain things? Well, these people paid me. They paid me a lot of money, and I'm gonna give them every dime that, even if I'm not playing the games, I'm gonna go out there and do what I need to do, So, and that's what I get from him, is that, hey, you want quality, I'm gonna give you quality.
When we were children, we moved our bodies fearlessly, forward and back, with no fear. And as we grew older, we stepped away from that. We were so fixated on a goal that we started to cut our full range of motion shorter, and we're all about moving forward. And thinking that moving back with your arms was not moving forward. But in reality, it's what propels us forward. And that's one of the major components in movement, is to be able to move through the full range of motion fearlessly, the way that we used to when we were children.
So as a modern athlete, can incorporate not only their physical, but also be aware of the environment around them and how to use the earth and what's around you as tools to enhance your performance, I think is unprecedented.
What's common right now when people are working out is that they just want to get through the workout, thinking that after they're done with the workout, they'll feel alive. And I have discovered that being present with the movement is now you have the ability to become alive within the workout itself. And in that aliveness, you are able to discover parts of yourself that you didn't know exist, and different possibilities start to arise from that presence that you now have with your body and with the ground and your environment. When we're fixated on a goal, as we get older, and being an athlete or being a fitness enthusiast, we see the ground as a barrier. And in reality, the ground could be a partner in your performance. It could be a partner in your movement. And basically, all we need to do is just take a deep breath, slow down, and connect with the ground. And, create a relationship with the ground where you're able to generate energy and your power, and the ground will return that to you.
But when we can learn actually to have that kind of centeredness and connection with our inner self in a way that's really attuned and aligned while we're doing exercise, it's much easier to translate that to having that same connection with ourselves in everything that we do in our lives, whether it's how we're relating to other people or at work or even in those famous traffic jams on the freeway, that we can actually have more calm and more presence in ourselves as we learn to do that when we're exercising.
Everyone can reach their true potential. Join us for the journey here on ZeroPoint Performance.